Guys, and today I want to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers. God, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they're not surprising anymore. They're good. I want everyone, everyone's talking about them on YouTube. Same thing with Alperen Şengün. But I want to talk about these Cleveland Cavaliers. If you're a Cavaliers fan, I've been talking about them since the beginning of the year. I've been hyping this team up for a while. I want to really say one of the first people, if not the first person on YouTube to say that they were. I've already had multiple Cavs fans agree with me on that statement. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. Do you guys agree with me? I think it's done being surprising. People have to understand this Cavs team is good. And why? Because at first I'll glance at paper, you're like, this is an oddly constructed team. But no. People forget. Size matters. When we were kids, you wanted to have the biggest basketball team as physically possible. This is what the Cavs did. The Cavs have a lot of size where it matters. That's what it does. Size matters when it does. And you know what? This is what you're looking at. Okay, you're looking at a team that, right here, Darius Garland and Ricky Rubio are their point guard rotation, if you really want to say. And those two guys are 6'1", 6'2". And their jobs are have good perimeter defense, facilitate the offense, and shoot three-pointers. Okay? And be good at it, which they are. And that's why they're getting paid. Colin Sexton was also doing the same thing, but he got hurt. And Kevin Pangos has shown that he can kind of do it at a limited level too. And then they go over to their shooting guard. And it's been Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro is about 6'6", 225. Big boy. While Ricky Rubio and Garland are about 190, 200, okay? On a good day. And they run that with, at small forward, Jetty Osman and Lauri Markkanen, who Jetty Osman's 230, 6'7", while Lauri Markkanen's 6'11", 240 at the wing position. Then at power forward, they run the 6'8", Kevin Love, who's 250, Dean Wade, who's 6'9", 228, okay? With Evan Mobley, who's 6'11", about 220 pounds. And then at center, they run either Jared Allen, who's 6'11", 6'10", 243, Ed Davis, who's 225 pounds, 6'10 as well. And they also been running Evan Mobley there. Kevin Love can run there too. So they play with size. And what that size does, they force you. First off, it's impossible to get shots off of people who are taller than you, even if they're not incredible shot blockers. If they just contest your shot, length, we've seen the Rudy Gobert effect. It's kind of what they're doing at all the positions. They're besides the point guard, the guard positions, they're just telling everyone, we're going to be bigger than you, stronger than you, force you inside. And then, when you get inside, you got to deal with 2 to 3 guys who are above 6'10" or over 230 pounds. So in a game that people are getting smaller and quicker, the Cavs are just saying, hey, we're bigger than you, stronger than you. Come on. Come on inside. Try to score inside. Try to beat us. Out-rebound us. Okay? Try to beat our big boys. And I just think that's what they're doing. And it's fantastic to watch because you're just sitting here, you're like, damn. Because Darius Garland and Ricky Rubio facilitated out to, Isaac Okoro and Jetty Osman. They score in transition or hit threes. And they can also pass the ball well and they'll rebound and they play good defense. And then Kevin Love, Dean Wade are just rebounding, three-point shooters, and they can also go inside and do some work sometimes. Lauri Markkanen's just rebounding and shooting threes out there. And you got Jared Allen just doing everything inside, just being the, abominable monster inside. I don't know how that sounds. It sounded better in my head. Larry, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, love them. Dean Wade, big guy from K-State. I think it's just fantastic to watch this team. People aren't talking about it. They're really, really, really freaking good. And I just think it's a shame because, we're sitting here, I'm just thinking, damn, this is definitely a team that if they would be getting so much more recognition if, honestly, if they weren't in Cleveland. That's, and that's why everyone's acting, so surprised. They're how are they doing this, And it's just, I feel like everyone here and Cleveland fans are just sick of hearing that. So I'm not gonna be the one to keep saying it because why am I gonna sound like a broken record, Because that's not right, and you guys wouldn't like that. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of this team so far? I mean, it's been one hell of a ride so far. I mean, This Cleveland team is fantastic. Like, I don't want this to end, and I don't think anybody else wants to end. I mean, people are going Warriors versus Cavs in the finals. So, I mean, that'd be something else. Can we agree? If that happened, I think Cleveland would go nuts. LeBron would force a trade back. Definitely, he would definitely force a trade back. He'd be like, I need to get back in on this. It ain't working out here in LA. Cleveland, I'm coming home, part 2.